to a day in the life of the average Aboriginal. I'm lostPhoenixWolf and welcome to my channel. Today is January 29th. Nice bright new day. As you can see, it's bright, My camera's focusing in and out as I'm looking at the camera. Hello. Pretty good, eh? It's nice to have a nice brightness out there. Obviously, it's like after 12. That's where the sun is. It's usually up in the sky higher than normal. Like when I do my vlogs, it's usually over here someplace. And then, sometimes later in the day it's over here. But it's after 12 right now, so that's 12:18. Oh, sorry, 1:18. It's after 12, but it's 1:18. So, today is a nice bright new day. Not really much snow on that rooftop. It was snow yesterday, and not really much snow today. Don't really see much clouds in the sky from what I see. Let's see here. Let's do a recap of the other day. Not really much going on yesterday either. Okay, for breakfast I decided to have some oatmeal for a change. Got a few packages of oatmeal. I mean, I usually only have like one or two, but I could decide between two of one or just one, and I said screw it, just mix it together. I put all three of them together, and it was a maple brown sugar and I think peach or something, peach or apple, one of the two. Anyway, it was really filling for like a breakfast lunch. It was kind of like a brunch because it wasn't really early yesterday, but kind of, I guess you could say, yeah, okay, really it was early yesterday, but I still got a breakfast in. For lunch, I had grilled cheese for a change, and the normal grilled cheese, not the the buttered. I don't know if you guys, I don't know if I'm focusing or not. Okay, sorry, I don't know. I'm not really used to the camera focusing in all the time, and hopefully I'm in focus right now. There's some vlogs, I try to keep them focused as much as I can, and then I can't really see behind my camera. So I had some grilled cheese. I had some of this light barbecue sauce with that. Had one of my last grapefruits. Oh, that's around. Since it was like, well, anyway, around 1 o'clock anyway, I had lunch. It was kind of cold yesterday, lots of snow on the ground. Well, not really a lot, but enough to say I'm not really going to walk in it today. So I decided to do some stuff around the house, did a little bit of laundry, a little bit of dishes, scooping the litter, a little bit of sweeping around the litter box area. Let's see. I don't know, neighbor boy wanted me to get on Grand Theft. I got in Grand Theft for a little bit. Went across the street, chilled across the street for a little bit. Nothing really going on there. I don't know, just finding stuff to do in my day, I also, tried to get the vlog in. Well, I'm not really a vlog, but a gaming video on my other channel, which is LostPhoenixWolf. It comes from my Twitch channel. It records it from my Xbox One. So I got follow-up for my other channel. If you guys want to check that out, it's LostPhoenixWolf. This is the vlogging channel. That's the gaming channel, and I hope you all like this channel and decide to check out the other channel. I think I maybe got about 5 or 6 videos up right now. Now it's a little bit harder to spend my day to try to get the vlogs on this channel and then get the gaming videos on the other channel. So hopefully things do work out. I get it daily for you people. Well, not you people. Well, my viewers. The YouTube people. Is what I meant. I chose a different path in the follow for, and I think it was 3 or 4 videos before I was falling asleep, I admit I had cut out some of the sleeping, because who wants to see a screen that's not going anywhere, not doing anything, for between 15 seconds to like a minute and a half. I kept falling asleep every 5 minutes, like 15 seconds, 30 seconds. So I cut some chunks out that I could. Wasn't really action packed, because I'm being cautious of things, because I don't really have the best armor right now. I mean, what am I at, like level 20, 21 by now? But at that time I think it was level 17, level 18, and I went up against this beast called Swan, and I had tried different tactics to get it killed. So it kind of worked out. It worked out okay. I mean, I did win at the end, but coming close to get my butt killed again as usual. I'm not going to say any more than that. I mean, you guys can check out my my gaming channel, LostPhoenixWolf, and maybe you guys will like that too, other than the video logs here. Maybe I might have a fan, maybe a few fans that might like these videos and my other videos. So just check it out. Maybe you guys might be interested in it. Maybe you guys have related videos or something, or maybe I pop up in the related videos or something like that. I hope so. Let's see. What else? Well, let's see. The other day, I don't know. Did a little bit of laundry yesterday. I did my bedding. I know I should be doing my bedding at least once a month, but it's been a few months. But a lot of the time I'm not always here. Sometimes I'm at my dad's or my cousin's. So finally did my bedding. I used this canister of little beads called Freshness. I'm not going to say the name, but it makes my clothes smell really good, like for like a month. If it's stuffed in a drawer and I haven't worn it for about a month, it'd probably be about a month and a half. But I like it. It's really good smell. I mean, I've tried the green, the blue, and I'm liking the pink, even though the pink one's probably for girls. But it's Freshness. Like I said, this is a nice bright day. I mean, you guys can probably see me nice and clear with that camera. Maybe I might put a brighter bulb in, but honestly, this bulb has been in the socket for about 7 years and hasn't burned out yet. Maybe this is an 8-year-old bulb, maybe it's a 10-year-old bulb, and I'm surprised it lasted more than 2 years. It's not really that bright. I mean, it's one of those energy saver bulbs. I mean, if they were to fall out to the floor and you were to pick it up and you were breathing, and get that, you can get toxic fumes and you get really sick. If it falls onto your head and makes you get a cut in your head, I mean, you can get poisoned by that way too. The energy saver bulb is a great idea to save energy, but it's also dangerous if they were to drop. I mean, I didn't experience, but I had a friend who did, and it's I don't know, it's really bad on our lungs. So not really much doing yesterday. A little bit of gaming on the 360, a little bit of gaming on the Xbox One. I also overheard that Nintendo. Well, I'm not gonna say it. I'll just say Mario's Friendly System has come up with a new box that is supposed to be better than the Xbox One. That is going to eventually be better than Xbox One. I think it's been in the works for like a long time, I guess. They're still trying. I mean, maybe things might work out and it might be like a comeback for them. They kind of been dying out for a little bit, and the Xbox and the PS3 ones have been taking over. I would say overall, I think more Xbox. I have a great vast amount of people that like Xbox and have better they have better statistics on the Xbox. The last gen, you know, didn't have the Blu-ray. Last gen for the PS3, you know, had the Blu-ray, and it's even better Blu-ray for the PS4. But the Xbox One, I don't know how good the Blu-ray is between the other one, you know. But I know the difference between one game and another. But I don't have the PS4. No, I get the PS3. When I did the PS3 GTA and then I did the 360 GTA, I see the graphics between the two. It's, you know, the PlayStation one's a little bit more finer, and I say the Xbox One probably has a little bit more color. You have to check it out yourself, you guys. You know, if you guys have both consoles, you know, check them both out yourself, and, you know, see the difference between the two. But I don't know. I've always been an Xbox fan for a long time. When I first actually seen it come about, it was on. It was at the cousin's house. It was on the some kind of wrestling game, not wrestling game. What do you call it? A wrestling TV show. You know, wrestling. I haven't watched it. You know, that's probably the only time I actually seen it. I used to watch it maybe 20 years ago, but, you know, it just got stereotypical. It, you know, got boring and staged, and, you know, there's some realness to it, and there's a lot of fakeness to it, and, you know, I didn't really care about it anymore. You know, I just moved on with my life and never bothered to spend my time on it. There's a lot of different TV shows, you know, I missed then, and, you know, nothing could compare to it, and I don't really care anymore. I haven't really been watching TV much for about 10 years. I admit, you know, off and on this past, you know, 10 years I've been living here. I may have a little bit of cable, you know, a little bit of internet. I mean, not internet, a little bit of satellite, but, you know, nothing really serious. I don't really care. I don't really sit down and watch it. If I want to watch a TV show or overhear about something cool, you know, I can always catch it on the internet. So, you know, I don't know what else to say on that. I had rough sleep because I haven't set up my bed yet. Kind of a little bit lazy on that. I just threw my comforter down, laid on that. I haven't put my sheet down. I haven't put the Afghan blanket on top of that sheet, and then, you know, the comforter, and then I got another Afghan one on top of that, and then I got my comforter, and then I put a sheet on top of my comforter, my second comforter, because I roll around a little bit. So when I roll around, then it's not pulling on the comforter; it's pulling on the sheet. And, you know, like, I lay in a sheet and I cover with a sheet. You know, I don't really cover with a comforter because it's kind of too hard on the chest. I know I'm a shallow breather, and sometimes there's times that I you know, kind of wake up gasping for air, because I guess, you know, I made a cover with a blanket, or, you know, I just, I don't know, lost my breath or something. But I don't know, kind of a little bit of lazy on that. And, you know, I was kind of a little bit busy yesterday with a little bit of gaming, and then getting that Twitch, you know, the Twitch show out there. I just started, you know, the new Twitch thing, and I don't know, I think maybe a week ago. I think I started maybe between a week to 10 days ago anyway. That's when I started that Twitch channel. You know, it's a cool channel now, and when I first started it, I had a couple of vlogs that a couple of gaming videos that I thought was going to save to the Twitch network thing. And I guess on the web side, I had to have a check mark on to save it, and then I had to have another check mark on my side to have the microphone on. And I think the very first, well, it was actually the very first two that I thought I saved, it didn't save. So the third one did save, but I was mostly me talking. You couldn't really hear the gaming. So after that, you know, like after the next two after that, I brought it down, my microphone down to 50%, 40%, and the Twitch was picking up more of the game sounds, like the actions and music and stuff. So I mean that worked out really good, and um, so I think by the third one I figured out how to bring it from Twitch to YouTube. So I had to put my information in and bring it to YouTube, and then the very first one is unedited. The second one is not edited either. I started to think falling asleep in around the third or fourth one, and the third one's edited, the fourth one's edited. Only the front part of it's edited. The third video and the end of that, and then the fourth one, the front of it was edited and the back it was edited. But I think it was maybe a little bit editing in the center of it, because I had a phone call coming in, and then I had to edit just a tad, and then the screen comes up. When I put it on pause on my controller, it pauses for the Twitch broadcast, but it records it when because I'm paused, not while I'm sitting there paused. But I didn't have to worry about being paused because I was in a building and there was nothing really in there anyway. But being on pause for like at least like 5 minutes. Being paused for 5 minutes is kind of boring for people. I know that a lot of people don't really watch big vlogs or videos on games. The very first three were around 3 hours. The very first one that got saved was 3 hours. The second one get it close to 2 hours. The third one get close to 2 hours. The fourth one got close to 2 hours. And I'm not too sure after that. I mean, I don't know right now. I mean, sometimes I spend some time to try to keep the flow of two different channels going. One day, I don't think if I do have time in my life, maybe in the near future, I might do a couple of vlogs a day and a couple of gaming videos a day. But that takes up between 5 and 8 hours of my day, so or even up to 10 hours. It all depends, because if I have to edit the video, gaming video, which I don't really need to, because I'm just keeping my my mistakes, just keep it recording. Because a lot of the videos you see people, they everything is kind of flawless and things they're cool, and they don't die, and they get excellent shots, or even if it's kind of sports, like everything's all good and stuff, because they edit their flaws and fails. But then there's some other YouTube videos you see that people, they're vlogging their flaws and their comedy stuff and pranks and whatnot, and gaming, and which is good. That's more appealing than just the realness of you sitting behind a game yourself and gaming, and you're a pro at it. You could throw it on the internet and say how much I'm a pro and just be kind of cocky and boast about it. But if you actually show your flaws in your life and your fails and your mistakes, people see you a little bit differently. Some people see you as a negative way. Some people see you as a positive way. So I may be a little smarter than I act, or as I speak, but that's me. It all depends, what kind of atmosphere I'm around. If I'm around smart people, it's talk about smart things. Around, not so smart people, and then I just, I'm on their level. But I'm not really much of a serious guy. I'm not always a serious guy. I try to get funny in there. I got a joke. Kind of laugh a little bit. I wouldn't say that I am adult, but I don't really act adult, and I don't act like a child. I act like in between. Because life's too short to be too serious, or life's too short to be acting like a kid and be treated like a kid. I don't know. There's people still call me by my kid name, and it's like, why? I have a kid in my life, and why am I I still have a kid name? And some people I try to get them to call me, either a different name or, call me by my adult name. Sometimes, I call my cousins and, I say their kid name too, because it's, something they've been used to, even though they got a kid themselves or kids. Let's see now. What else to say on that? Not really much to say else on that. So I don't think I have. Well, I'm thinking I'm gonna be waiting till like 10 or 15 of the Wasteland game. Then I might do some GTA. Get a little bit of skills on there. I went from one console to another. I mean that was like a week ago, like a week to 10 days ago. Wait, sorry, what is today? Oh, that was like 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, and then I get some gaming on there. It's mostly just screwing around for about the 2 weeks, but I have to get my skills up. Get my skills up for the guns and the crew and my guns are is quick. Because of the skill tree of the character itself. I got a lot of things up except for a couple things like flying and shooting. Shooting is at now 3/4, which is it's good. It's gotten a lot better, and if if I have a good enough group to have on in the Twitch channel, then I might consider turning on the Twitch broadcast of it. And I'll try to get, these couple hours. I don't think anybody really wants to sit longer than, 15 minutes to half hour about video gaming. And, some people are that bored in their life that maybe they'll watch for the 2 hours. I try to keep around the 2 hour mark. Then, I don't want to bore people, and I don't want people to, people who don't have the game spoil it for them. Let's see now. Gaming on Grand Theft's okay. It's mostly just with the neighbor boy and a couple of friends. I made a couple other new friends. They're noobish and they're young, but a game's a game. Doesn't matter what age they are. I mean, theoretically they shouldn't be gaming at that age, but they do. And we have a little bit of fun, and and when we're in the mission, they're serious out there. They're doing good. I was thinking about considering, if they, stick around for another 15 levels, and they show themselves to be considered maybe one of the crew. Maybe I might talk it up with everybody, because him and I are the, kind of like the leaders now, because the main leader not really much on. He's on other games, but he's there. He's around. I mean, we could talk to him anytime, but he made us both like section in charge, and if somebody is not doing a job right, or just dicking around, or being an asshole, then we will boot them out of there. So there's a couple new ones that might join the crew. I don't know how big the crew is. I know there was like 215 or one time. I don't know. I haven't really looked at it for about 8 or 9 months, so I'm gonna check that out. That's something to something to do in my day. See how that the list of crew players are, and who's ranking what. And there's a lot. I've been out of tune of the Grand Theft for about 8 months, I would say. And just this is the month I've been kind of getting back into it on the next gen, that's for sure. But I don't know who's who and what people are doing, what games are, what time they're on, and what kind of life's about. I've kind of not really got into that for a while yet. So might as well just continue on what I was talking about. For supper time, I went to neighbor and I went to Wendy's around lunchtime, and I wasn't really hungry around lunch because I had something to eat. So I saved my burgers. I got a couple cheeseburgers and a big drink for supper time last night. And then after that, there was just a little bit of gaming, and then a little bit of the Twitch stuff after that. That went up to like 2 o'clock in the morning. Kind of tired after that, and then I just crashed. Woke up kind of okay, you know. As I said, my bed's not put together right. You know, I just threw the comfort down, laid on that, and body's a little bit stiff here and there, and you know, kind of laying on lumps of comforter. But you know, it was still kind of sleep, you know. So you know, the sleep was okay, but I don't know. Like I said, my body's kind of stiff right now. So, you know, it's after 12 now. You know, I woke up in the morning and got the... Oh, I woke up early in the morning. Well, I couldn't really sleep. But I woke up early in the morning and got the, you know, the Twitch video out, you know, for everybody to view on my LostPhoenixWolf account. LostPhoenixWolf's. This is LostPhoenixWolf. The other one's LostPhoenixWolf's. You know, but they're all three of them are my pictures, you know, my face, you know, I have all registered all of them, and it's probably not as good as this channel though, right now. Maybe it might be better, I don't know. But what was I saying now? Yeah, so I got that video up, and you know, I was still kind of tired. I went back to bed. You know, I got rolled around a lot because of the bed being lumpy and uncomfortable. So no, that's why I, you know, fell asleep till like a little after 1. That's why. And you know, so I haven't had lunch yet. You know, I kind of, you know, missed breakfast. I, you know, combed my hair a little bit, threw my hat on, and you know, getting this vlog out there because it's, you know, afternoon. I might be going with the neighbor boy today to maybe to the mall, maybe. You know, it looks like a bright, you know, day. You know, not much snow out there, just very little on that roof. Not really much to worry about. And I hope I'm not going out of focus for you guys because it started, you know, focusing out. So I don't know. I don't even know what I'm going to be having for lunch. You know, kind of hungry, not really 100%. I usually make some mountain sandwiches for lunchtime. You know, there's canned soup. There's even frozen stuff. You know, and you know, I'm not sure what I'm gonna have for lunch. But you know, when I get back into, you know, the next vlog, I'll let you all know what I have for lunch, you know, what I have for supper, what my day is about. You know, that's what I do with every vlog. And you know, I'm trying to make these vlogs interesting. I don't know. Nobody's really commenting, and you know, I'll get a like or a few, and you know. I'm not too sure if there's anybody that you know, cares. You know, I don't know. I don't know much more to really say. I might as well just wrap this up. And you know, if you guys like this video, please do hit the like button. Please subscribe to me. It's that, you know, red octagon box over here someplace. And maybe share this video on your channel. It might benefit your channel. Might benefit mine. You know, might get some viewers out there. Please tell your friends and family about me. You know, try to get people to get them out of those caves and teepees, and you know, I'm from under a rock, and say check out YouTube, and you know, check out vlogs like this. I thank you for viewing this video, no matter what time of day it is. I hope you all have a nice day. You know, it was morning, even noon, night, whatever time in your area is. And till next time, I will see you.